Hello awesome people, what is going on? It is BradPhusion here, and today we will be playing Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball. Thank God I said that name right the first time around. So this is actually a really awesome game that I put in around about 6 or 7 hours within like the last 48 hours I've had the game as such. I've been working on other stuff, but this game has been a massive time sink for me and my friends. More specifically Shifted View, which has been playing this game just like absolutely crazy. I think he's already racked up about 13 hours in the game. But this is a multiplayer game, or multiplayer mostly, but you can play single player against bots if you so desire, and there is an arcade mode, which I might show you guys in this video. But I absolutely love this game. Firstly, visuals and the music style, because they kind of synchronize together, as you guys can see in the background here. The song, or the level, actually changes its colors and the way the visualizer works on the walls there to the actual music that's playing, which I think is really awesome as well. So let me just quickly jump into a game here, and I'll show you guys what exactly this game is about. I'm going to probably go play one of my favorite game modes, so I will be versing the bots. The bots are actually quite good. They're actually not bad at all. Even on easy, they can be quite difficult, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to put them on medium, so I'll probably get my ass handed to me anyway. So the game mode I'm going to be playing, at least right now, will be a game mode called Hoops. So it's a mix between basketball and dodgeball. Let me just explain it to you when I go inside the game itself. So everything's set up here, let's begin. So Team Hoops is, as the kind of little pop-up says, throw the golden ball through the enemy's goal ring. Much like basketball, you have to get the ball through the enemy's hoop, and that scores you a point. However, you can still hit people with dodgeballs to basically kill them, or to destroy them so they can spawn again. And you can also do that with the golden ball if you so desire. So let me just quickly jump in. I probably won't be commentating too much, as I'll probably be focused on the game, but at least you guys get to listen to some of the awesome music as the level kind of changes around based on that. So let's get ready here. We have Dan on my team, and the other team is Phalanx and Michael. So let's begin. So again, our objective is to get this golden ball inside the enemy's hoop ring. I kind of failed and gave it to the bad guys, but he died anyway, and hopefully there goes that one. Let's pick up the golden ball here. And can Dan score? Oh yes, Dan scores a point, and the other guy got the ball, and now he's going to throw it through, and he scores. So that is very much how the game plays, in a really, really basic sense. So, I got this guy here, and I was going to throw it through the hoop, but I passed it to my friendly instead by accident. He just kind of collided with me as I was going to throw it. So, again, this game is, again, a really lot of fun. This is one of the really basic levels as well. I just kind of demonstrate how the game is actually played in a sense. And if I really wanted to, I can rebound off the walls, but I'm not really one for that. I've been practicing, though. I've actually been getting quite good at it. But I kind of let him score before he did anything much. But let's get rid of that one here and try to get the ball down from the wall. I don't think I can, but the guy has a shield on anyway, so I can't really do too much about that unless I get the ball to kill him. So again, the game is very basic, but it's really, really fun to play. Once you really get into it, and again, with your friends, when you start playing with them, it's a hell of a lot of fun to play. So yeah, I've really been enjoying my time with this game. It's actually been a hell of a lot of fun. And this is probably one of my favorite game modes for the simple fact that, thank you, friendly, for the simple fact that it's just easy to learn, but it's a hell of a lot of fun once you actually get into it. So again, I'm just going to score right here, and we're on 9 through. We're almost about to win this game. Very quick game this was, but then again, there was only two people here, so 2 people per team, I mean. This is how me and my friends have normally played it. We have played it with about 4 or so AI. He just tried passing it to me, which I kind of failed at catching that. So the catching works rather basic as well. I've kind of... Oh, he got me just before I went to score. That bastard. But we won anyways, thank you Dan. Dan got 6 of those hoops, I only got 4 of them. But I got the most KOs for defending my team. So, again, this hoops game mode, it should cycle the map. Or actually, no, it didn't cycle the map. Let me go match settings and we'll cycle the map here. Let's go random map here. Whilst I talk a little bit more about the game. I'll show you different game modes in a second, but I do prefer hoops over all the game modes because I find it competitively fun. It's not straight out deathmatch or elimination, which I'll show you guys in a second as well. Elimination is another really fun game mode, but I do prefer... Oh yeah, that was actually nice. There we go, first point initial to us. So I found that in this game mode, if you ever... Well, I guess if I was to give any sorts of tips, always try to carry a ball on you, even if you don't have the golden ball within reach, or even if you're going after the golden ball. Always try to have a ball in your hands, just in case you need to take out an enemy that might be going after it as well. But let me just get this one right here. Damn, that was bad of me. So yeah, I got pretty much destroyed then. So yeah, again, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Where's the goals over there? Okay, God, he got me with a ricochet. There's different points, different types of kills you can get in the game as well, depending on what you and the enemy is doing when you throw the ball at them. For example, if the ball bounces off a wall, it counts as a ricochet. If you... Whoop, let me just quickly get that before I die here via a dodgeball. If you kill an enemy whilst they're in the air, at a long distance, that's counted as duck hunt, a few other things as well. Let's go here and let's get another point. Score! And you guys can probably see why this is a lot of fun. And again, it's a really easy to learn game, which is what I love about it, because it doesn't take much to really get into it. Now, you can grab onto a ball without actually having to run into it by left-clicking it. This works every now and then. You have to be quite accurate with your clicking, but left-clicking is also to throw the ball as well, which is kind of one thing I don't necessarily like about it so much. I thought he had actually released the ball for a second then, which he didn't, so he just scored anyway. Who have I got on my team? I think I got Sean. Come on, Sean, we can do this. Oh, I missed. I haven't played this game at all today, so my throwing is going to be almost completely off, but I do love the aesthetics of the game. It's rather simple. Admittedly, the player model is rather simple, considering we're just robots on one wheel, but the level design, the way the levels actually look and play is really nice as well. I got Ricochet on that guy. Nice. You do gain experience as you play as well, I should say that, even if you're on a private game, and I just got a score there. So as you can see in the brackets after my name, I am level 23, which isn't too bad, I mean, all things considered. This level is actually kind of fun. This one is more preferable to rebounding. I think it's called a bank shot, actually, is when you rebound the ball into the hoop. But the one thing I like about this level, and I'll show you guys this in a second, hopefully the level isn't going too crazy with the aesthetics. The second kind of prove exactly what I'm talking about here. When you run over the tiles, they actually kind of glow, and I got hit, but I do like that, just that little basic thing. It's just so nice to look at. And I am on blue team yet again. And my guy's doing a wonderful, my team, and I think I just missed then getting that other guy. But where'd the golden ball go? Over there. The one complaint I have to say is having the get text, or the hit text, the basically your objective text, having that all one color is kind of, and having it only really displayed when you're looking at it, makes it really hard to figure out where exactly your objectives are, and that's probably my only real complaint about the game. Really, there is also modifiers. I should have pointed that out before when I don't think I actually picked up one. These here are modifiers. You pick them up and they give you a certain ability or a certain perk of sorts. For example, the one I just got was Pogo Jump, which allows me to jump a little higher the more I charge up my jump ability. Now, jumping is rather interesting as well, as you don't just press space to jump. You actually have to. Oh, one guy left. Oh, got him, but he got me with the golden ball as well. Jumping isn't just by pressing space. You actually have to hold down space to charge up your jump to get it to work. Which is, again, interesting in itself. Where's our goal? There it is. Can I get that? Oh, what? I thought that went through the hoop then, didn't it? There we go. That one went through the hoop. I knew that one did. Now again, oh, that one went over. Okay. Not bad though. I consider I at least got one bank shot, so at least I feel kind of proud of myself for that one. Even though it's on a really basic level. The levels do get more intense as well. There are quite some large ones as well. I'll show you guys one of them in a second when I go do Elimination. Because Elimination is probably one of the other fun game modes. Which is simply focused on... Basically, you have one life per round. And the only way you're going to get back into that round is if you manage to catch an enemy's ball when it's thrown at you. Which isn't the easiest of things to do. So, for example, when my friendly or if an enemy's going to throw a ball at me like that, and it's red and I left click on it to pick it up, that actually then allows me to... Oh, come here. Yay! No, I didn't think that would work the second time around. At least I could have tried. Let me get this guy right here. No, that didn't get him. Thanks, friendly, for the ball. Ooh. I got a dunk on that guy, but he got me via zombie. So zombie is basically when you get killed by someone after they've already died. What's his power up? Laser ball. Laser ball is the best one out of all of them. Let me hopefully not get rid of it. Basically, laser ball means your balls don't have any drop of sorts. So I was going to say bullet drop, even though I'm not really playing with bullets here. But basically, they don't succumb to gravity, not initially anyway. Your ball can probably bounce around the terrain a few times before it actually goes into being a neutral state again. Oh, I got the golden ball. I didn't think I did. Now, obviously, your power-ups don't really affect the ball of such, so if you get, like, Dodgeball or Laser Ball, it doesn't really affect it so much. That was actually a lucky goal. and he passes to his friendly. So teamwork is great if you can actually play with a bunch of friends that you know how to communicate with, which I think is actually really, really cool. But since I only really play with one of my friends, it's been fun. 2v2s has been a lot of fun. But anyways, this game is about to win. I think they're about to get the last point here, unless I stop them, but I don't think I will. They missed, actually, surprisingly enough. Let me get this ball here. I don't think I'll be able to save the day, but we can try nonetheless. I missed. Go for the goals! Sean! Oh, it's Andy. Sorry, not Sean. Yay! It's 8-9. Can we bring this back? I don't think we can. I got denied. Denied is where you die when charging up, or when you hit someone who's charging up the ball. No, you... Oh, that was a lucky one. Damn it. Okay, so that was that game. Let me go and show you guys some elimination before I then move on to something else. So this is all the game modes here. Deathmatch is pretty basic, just basic deathmatch. You can go free-for-all or teams. You change that in the team button here, so you go free-for-all teams. A lot of the game modes do have free-for-all, which is kind of surprising. Even Hoops has free-for-all, which is kind of fun to play. It's kind of hectic, but it's still fun nonetheless. Score battle is dependent on the way you kill enemies, as I was talking to you guys about before, where there's different ways of killing people, like ricochet, dunking them, duck hunt, and all that such. They have different points, and basically, the more you vary your kills, the more points you get for that. And basically, the first one to reach the score limit wins. Elimination is what I'll be showing you guys next. Basically, no respawning, survive till the end of the round to win. Hoops is what I like. It's probably my favorite game out of all of these here. Super Bowl is kind of like, not really, I was going to say hold the flag, but you have to hold the golden ball, and the longer you hold it, the more your time ticks up, and basically the first one to get to 100 seconds of holding the ball wins. Grand Prix, I haven't really played it much, I don't really like it. Basically, every player has to race through their own checkpoints. The first one to reach the 25th checkpoints win, but the players can throw balls at each other as they go through the course. And capture the cube is like capture the flag, pretty basic in that sense as well. So let's go to elimination here. Let's increase the player limit to, let's go 8. So it's 4v4, pretty basic. And again, you can go free for all if you so desired, but I'm not really one for that. I'll probably die quite early on because I'm not really good at this. There are you can toggle power-ups on or off as well, and modifiers are the abilities you pick up on the ground. They're basically the power-ups, but you can turn them on by default. So you can have all these ones here on or off. A game me and my friends like to play, it kind of reminds us of Dragon Ball Z, is I think you have all jetpack, super boost, pogo jump, big ball, laser balls, homing, boomerang, and low gravity I think it is, and super bouncy. That's just, it's crazy fun, but it's just crazy. So let me begin elimination random and let's see where this takes us. So this is one of the bigger arenas actually, I think this is Octagon. Let's spawn in here. Here we go with our team of 4, and we have to eliminate the enemy teams. And again, the only way you can revive in a round is by catching an enemy's ball. And obviously me jumping in here straight away doesn't really work out too well, but I actually eliminated 2 of them, I think. So that was rather nice of me. So let me get one of these here. There's only, right now, if you can see at the top left of the screen who's left alive, or how many is left alive on each team. So it's 2 blues and 2 reds, basically. So I'm going to try eliminate that guy. I don't think I got him. That was a really close one. But let's get him there. Oh, there we go. We just won that round, and I got the most KOs. I got 3 of them. Nice. I don't think I got 3 of them. I knew I got... Oh, well, yeah, actually, I think I did get 3 of them. Oh, how did I not die then? That surprised the hell out of me. I don't like jumping head first, even though I do it quite frequently. It's the easiest way for you to die, and, well, luckily for me, I didn't die. So again, the music is copyright free as far as I can tell, though you can purchase it separately via the soundtrack link. I don't necessarily have that on me, but it is available to purchase if you so desire. Let me get this ball here. So there is also boosting as well. I don't know why I didn't put that out initially, but let me get this here. Has one of them left, I think. Oh, that was... No! Oh, he got me in the last... I was hoping to get that ball before he did. So yeah, now I'm limited. Now I can spectate third person or first person, depending on your desires. If you middle click, you go first person and such. Sean just eliminated 1. Now it's a 1v1 between Sean. Dan, let's see who can win here. Oh, Sean's got the ball, and Sean won. Nice one. Sean has seen. I know it's most commonly pronounced Sean, but I occasionally say seen as well. The one bad thing about the AI I've noticed is that they don't go for you when you're in your spawn. I mean, they occasionally realize that you're in there, but most of the times they tend to avoid the spawn at all costs, which I think is a rather cheaty, gimmicky way of staying alive, but it's a possibility nonetheless if you are AFK and such, which I think makes sense. So this is big ball here. Looks a little weird when you have your FOV up set really high, and I'll show you guys the options menu at the end as well. Oh, there we go, double kill. That's 2 of them down, and that means there's only 1 of them left, and we still have a full team. Wow, we had a full team alive then. That was a good game. So you guys can see how this could be easily addictive, and also, if you do stay alive and not die, you actually keep your perks, and I just died then by ricochet, god damn it. I saw the ball coming at me, but I didn't strafe in time. The one thing I do like about this, it's kind of a little bit of a thing to get used to. As you notice, each character has like a wheel on the bottom of them. Now, as we move around, you kind of roll and you kind of maintain your speed. There's no real way to stop via the... I mean, sorry, you can stop either by slowing down with the WASD key or pressing the E key, but you don't stop down automatically. So, for example, if I tap W right now, I've released the key, I'm just rolling forth. Obviously, I might have died then, which I'm surprised I didn't doing all that. But yeah, basically you press a key and your character maintains momentum until you act against that momentum. So you are literally just rolling around on a rollerblade of sorts, or not a rollerblade, a roller skate of sorts. I might die here. No, I was going to try catching that, but I didn't get it in time, and it was ricocheted, so I died anyway. Let's see who's left alive. One team blue against 4 team reds. Can he win this? Who are we spectating right now? His name is Rohit. Oh, he got rid of one of them. Can he get rid of the others? There's one right next to you. Why did you miss that one? Oh, he got a mid-air catch on one of them. Carrie's back in the game because he got a mid-air catch. He's now eliminated and it's now spectate Carrie. Can Carrie take out the enemy team? It's a 1v2 situation here. No, Mike got rid of Carrie. Damn, it was a catch actually as well. That was a really close game actually, all things considered. Let me quickly get a throw in there. Oh, let me get that. I could have caught it, but I don't want to risk catching because catching is one of the most difficult things in this game to do. At least for me. For the AI, it's easy. At least in most cases it is. But for me, it's only 2 of them left, I believe. One's up there, going up above. Let me see if I can get him. No, that was way off. Don't know why I thought I could have. So after this, I'll show you guys a quick game of arcade, and then I'll show you guys the options menu, and then I'll end the video here. Oh, and the video there, I mean to say. But basically, it's 1st to 5. We've won 4 of these rounds. Again, it's so much fun. I love this. Like, this is probably one of my favorite multiplayer games of this year so far. And I'm actually, it's one of those games that you're really happy that you purchased, even though it's such a weird little game. There we go. Win kill. Yay! So there we go, match 1. We just won the whole game. 1st to 5, blue team won, enemy team only had points of 4. So this is actually kind of a nice level for hoops, actually, but not for this. So let me exit the match here. We get to let me go back to the main menu. Let me show you guys a few things real quick here. The customization you get, it's very basic, but it's kind of fun nonetheless. I guess it's just a little thing you can do. So you can change your character's color if you're playing free-for-all. Obviously, if you're playing teams, it's whatever team you're on. Your mouth, you can go between all these mustaches and different faces. I like the buck teeth because it looks kind of just funny and silly. The glasses is something you unlock as you level up, surprisingly. This is your rewards for leveling up the game. So I've just unlocked a monocle, and the next level is level 25, and then it's level 28, 30, and so on and so forth. I really want to get these because this reminds you of Karen Logan. But anyway, then you have victory and defeat faces, basically. So if I win a game, this is the face that they'll see on that little end screen card, and this is what they'll see if I've done something bad, if I got like the most deaths or something. But it's still kind of cool to see this little detail. It's just nice. But and then you have your stats, basically the amount of things you've done. Wow, I've done a lot in this game. My KD's not exactly that great, but still, nonetheless, it's still a lot of fun. You can get help. Ooh, here's a bunch of things I haven't actually seen before. These, yeah, interesting. I guess these might be in arcade mode, but these are these different types of kills you can get on people. So yeah, anyway, let me go back out of here again. Let me go to the unlocks. Now, unlocks are affected in your arcade. It basically, as it says at the top, the arcade perks. So the more you play arcade, you get these bonuses, and I'll show you guys arcade in a second as well. But let me back out of here and go to the options menu real quick, just so you guys can see everything in here. So FX volume for the sound effects, VO for the announcer, which I love the announcer, and then you have music as well. And again, all this music is copyright free, so I can basically put on the video and monetize it as I got permission by the developer, which is rather nice. Video settings here, everything is set on the highest of settings. Basically, you can toggle things on and off, and if you do have the potential of having seizures, or if you have photosensitivity, I think that's what it's called, you can actually turn that off by going to this setting here, and this gets rid of all the flashing lights, all the fog and everything. But the level still does slowly change colors, as you guys can see. That little light blue aqua color will slowly change to green, and then change to purple, red, and so on and so forth. But I like playing the game on high because it looks crazy and it's fun. And the FOV slider obviously is here as well, if you set aside going down all the way to 60 and all the way up to 100. Now, you do have the control screen. Again, this is the one thing that annoys me, is throwing catches on the same key. I don't like that, because I would much prefer, say, catch being on the right click and throw being on the left click. Now, some people might complain that, some people might argue that you can't catch a ball if you're already holding a ball, therefore throwing a ball should be left clicking, you know, it should be fine. But I like, for example, when you're trying to catch a ball, I occasionally double click the button, which basically means that I catch the ball and then I throw it straight away, which I don't intend on doing, especially when you're catching the golden ball. So it's just a little bit of a thing that I don't necessarily like so much. So anyway, backing out of there, let me go back to the single player here, and let me show you guys the arcade mode, which I think is a lot of fun as well. So this is a wave-based game that you can play, and you gain money and you gain perks as you play the game further and further. So this is arcade level 1-1. I have 5 lives, and I have to eliminate the enemies that have spawned here on this level. Wave 2. There we go. So the more different you do your kills as well, the more money you get. So if I do like a dunk, for example, or mid-air, that will give me $15 as opposed to just giving me 5 for eliminating an enemy. That actually gives me 10 instead of 5, sorry. But you guys can see how that works. So now this is wave 3, a little bit more of them have spawned. And I got eliminated by Duck Hunt. That Duck Hunt is a long-range mid-air kill, basically. So let me go down here. Let me find a ball real quick. Before I get eliminated, I might try catching one. Nope. Nope, didn't work. I'm gonna get my ass kicked already, just because it's hard to find dodgeball. The one thing I do love about the game, this is like kind of the challenge aspect of it, it's the fact that it's not easy, because there's not just ammo everywhere. Actually, for example, I mean, you don't just have infinite ammo. The ammo you have is the ammo that's throughout the levels, which I think is a rather neat way of playing it. That sucked. I need a perk or something. I need boomerang or something. Oh, see, that's what I mean. I tried to pick up the ball then, but it threw it as well, which I don't necessarily like. There's only 2 of them left alive, I think. That shouldn't be too hard as long as this one doesn't have a ball. There you go. There's one down. And let's get the... nope. I want to get the last one. And in this you do gain experience as well. You gain a lot more experience apparently the further you play, as a few of my friends have played this arcade mode rather intensely. I haven't really bothered with it too much, as it's not really my thing. I do prefer the more competitive game modes, such as like hoops and elimination and whatnot. I prefer that over this. So I got $90, and if I go to here, you guys can see the garage where you can basically purchase your upgrades. Now, obviously, I can't purchase these as I don't have enough money, basically. The better you play, the more money you get, and these stay here over time as well, and you get your equipped over here, which you can unequip if you don't like it. So let's get ready up again, and let's try arcade level 2-1. Let me eliminate these guys as fast as I can, and... oh, what was that? Yeah, that was actually kind of good. Not entirely... oh my god, you guys came out of nowhere already. I didn't think you guys had spawned straight away, but apparently they did. And... oh, I caught you, bastard, and hot potato. There we go. Now we get a boss. At least I think this is the boss. Is that the boss? Yeah, that must be the boss. So the boss kind of introduces new enemy types that you'll eventually verse later on. This is a flaming bot, which basically means that his balls are fireballs, which also means that you can't catch their balls, or you can't block them, I think is the thing you can't do with them. So as long as I avoid his balls, I should be rather fine. Let's go over here, let's get this real quick. Throw it. If my accuracy wasn't terrible, I would be perfectly fine taking him out. But let's try for a long range shot. Oh, damage of 15. That's actually quite high. I thought normally it was 10 damage at full charge. Maybe it's determined by distance as well. Okay, it's... oh, he got me down. I've got 1 life left. Can I take out the boss before dying? Hopefully so. That way I can at least show you guys an upgrade before I pass on. Let me go over here. Let me get this ball real quick. Yeah, where is he? He's up above. No, you don't. I don't think I'm going to get him with that. Oh, I did get him with that. Nice. Okay. So, there we go. And as you guys can see at the top left there, you guys can see the different people who've got different scores. It does show your friend score there every now and then. I think that's one of my friends, even though it says unknown, which is weird. But yeah, so this is all the perks you can buy as well. You can buy a extra life if you so desired here. Increase the size of held ball. Telekinesis extends your reach for collecting the balls or catching them, which I think is rather nice as well. Increases shield after hitting an enemy. Low gravity if you so desired. And boosting increases your boost. And then, again, it's kind of... I don't think this randomizes so much, but you do unlock these the more you play arcade, basically. So it's a lot of fun in that way. So let me get... I only have 1 life here. So I might have to get an extra life. And then maybe get... what should I get? Let me get increase the shield after hitting an enemy. Sure, that'll be fine. So now I have 2 lives, and I have the ability to get a shield once I kill one of these baddies of such. 1 life already gone. God damn it. Okay. Well, once this is over, then I'll obviously move on to the end of the video and basically explain why I think this game is actually worthwhile your purchase. I might as well start doing that now anyway, since I'm basically going to be dead anyway. So this game is it's not exactly the most expensive game. I think the game is right now 10 or 15 gold on Steam. I think it's on special. But it's such an easy game to pick up into, just to pick up and play. The only thing I don't like about it, or so not the only thing, another thing I don't like about it necessarily is the fact that hosting a server doesn't necessarily make you the host of the server, as it still hosts on their own game servers. So dedicated hosting of such isn't actually a thing. I'll show you guys that in just a second here. So that was me, game over. Let me go back to the main menu here, and let me go on to the options here, network. So basically, it determines what your better server would necessarily be. If I go best, if I go best here, it normally takes me to around about, I think it takes me to Asia, Singapore, for the most part. So if shifted, or if any of my friends overseas were to try to join my game, they'd have to go to search for game, and then to connect them to this server initially. But or connect them to whatever server initially, but then they'll have to actually go to Asia, Singapore and search for the game there and actually join it like that. I don't necessarily like that because I would much prefer to be able to host my own servers, but it hasn't really affected the game too much as the pings and the lag isn't actually really that noticeable, even if there is any. I've occasionally noticed people jumping around the arena, but again, nothing too serious. But that's it for today's video. It's quite a long one, I think it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I very much enjoy this game, especially with friends. It's so much fun. It's very rage-inducing if you play the game for a long time, as basically the tension between you and your friends does get a little bit high if you're not playing on the same team. That being said, great music, great visuals. I do love the equalizers on the walls, the way that the level changes depending on the music that's playing. That I find that just such an amazing thing. And the fact that the level is synchronized to the music that's being playing is actually rather nice as well. The gameplay runs perfectly fine. I've had it at constant 60 no matter what I do in this game on the highest settings, but then again my PC is kind of high tier, I guess, or mid-high tier. And the gameplay itself is actually really easy to get into, really easy to learn. It's basically dodgeball, and everyone knows dodgeball. You pick up a ball, you throw it at the enemies, and if you catch the enemy's ball, then you get a teammate back. That's obviously really only in elimination, which is more like the real-life dodgeball. So we're in arenas and we're robots, but still, the point is the same. The game modes are there, actually a lot of fun right now, and again, Hoops is just my favorite, just because it's, I don't know, there's something about it that I find really, really enjoyable as opposed to all the others. So Hoops and Elimination are my favorite, but I do recommend checking out all the others if you ever decide to purchase this game. And arcade mode, or even single player mode, is actually really fun, and I do actually have to point out, playing the demo is something that I do recommend, because there is a demo available of this game on the Steam page if you don't really want to purchase it just yet, that actually gives you access to bot matches and training. And the bot matches gives you access to, at least as far as I know, I think it gives you access to deathmatch and elimination, and maybe another one, I can't be entirely too sure. But you can just play around with it for as long as you want. There's no timer or anything, and I think that's probably one of the better demos of a game I've played in a long time that actually doesn't really restrict you too much. Obviously it does get rid of a few game modes and such, doesn't let you play online, but you still can have a lot of fun with it. And I pretty much play against bots most of my time anyway. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about the game if you ever decided to play it yourselves, and if you didn't, or if you haven't decided to purchase it, let me know what you guys think about it from what you saw in my video here today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone.